Tonight, we're learning more details about a downtown Portland shooting. New court documents reveal what investigators believe led up to the midday shooting that killed one man, left another hospitalized earlier this week. Good evening, I'm Lisa Balick. Digging deeper into these documents, Joelle Jones is live with the latest.
Well, these documents largely confirm what witnesses told us at the scene Wednesday night, who claim this is an alleged road rage incident, one that cost a man his life. New court documents reveal what investigators believe happened when accused road rage shooter Jeffrey Hammond allegedly shot two men in downtown Portland Wednesday. According to an affidavit, 46-year-old Hammond was partially blocking traffic at an intersection outside the Moxie Hotel on Southwest Alder Street when Ryan Martin came up behind his car. Investigators say the pair flipped each other off and Martin swerved around Hammond's car, stopping his vehicle on the other side of the intersection before getting out and confronting Hammond.
I just saw him walk up to that window and he said one sentence, and right after he said that, I opened the Moxie door to go meet the people I was meeting, and I heard one gunshot.
While court, it's unclear what Martin said, if anything. Witness Muhammad shared what he thinks he heard at the scene.
I saw what you did, or I know what you did. It's like one of those versions, but it was said like firmly.
But whatever was said, it would be Martin's last conversation. As new court documents show, investigators claim Hammond rolled the window down and immediately shot Ryan Martin in the chest. Going on to state Martin pleaded with him, saying, "I'm sorry, I had a bad day." But investigators say Hammond then tried to shoot him a second time, but was unable to do so because the gun malfunctioned. Witnesses described watching the defendant try to fix his gun while saying, "You're lucky I didn't shoot you in the heart." And while the affidavit shows Hammond later admitted to authorities he likely said instead, quote, "You're lucky I didn't shoot you in the head," Martin died at the scene.
I didn't even hear it back and forth. It was just like one statement, one gunshot, and then I dove down, and then I was yelling at everybody inside to get down. And when I looked back, I saw him on the ground, and I saw an arm and what looked like a gun outside the window.
And the police came and took over, and I just held his hand, and he was holding on, and I mean, he was you could tell he was dying.
Court documents say during the incident, Sam Gomez exited the Moxie Hotel and began recording the incident on his phone after seeing Martin lying on the ground. That's when investigators say Hammond pointed his gun and fired at Gomez, striking him in the legs. After turning himself into authorities and admitting to shooting both men, Hammond was booked into the Multnomah County Detention Center on several charges, including murder in the second degree with a firearm and attempted murder in the second degree. Witnesses who saw the confrontation Wednesday told us they feel this tragedy could have been prevented.
Walk away. If anyone does anything to you, I don't care how angry you are, walk away. Because if this guy walked away, he could have still been alive today.
And Hammond pleaded not guilty in court earlier this week. His next hearing is scheduled for October 30th. So, of course, we will continue to follow this and bring you any updates both on air and online at KOIN.com. Reporting live in downtown Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.